Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Amira Suraya binti Surani, ID number MDA2207037.
Hai, Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Munira Syahidah binti Muhammad Suki, ID number MDA2207050.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Azlina binti Abdul Nasri, ID number MDA2207088.
Okay, the first question is two reasons the demand for gas is so inelastic. So we have two reasons, which is complementary goods and nature of goods, which is necessity goods. For complementary goods, demand electricity is comparatively low for jointly demand items like gasoline and automobiles. Therefore, unless the price of one product's complementary items change, the price increase of one goods won't instantly affect its demand. So number two is nature of goods or necessity goods. Daily necessity or must have usually cannot be postponed and have inelastic demand. For example, consumers still have to buy gas even there is an increase in its price.
So the answer for question 2 is the increase in the availability of electric cars will make the demand for gas more elastic because people get to choose whether they want to use car with gas or electric cars. This is because people have substitute goods, which is electric cars, to choose if the price of gas increase. If a goods have many substitutes, the price elasticity of demand is elastic. A small change in price of goods, which is gas, will lead to a large change in the quantity demanded. This is because rational customers will reduce the purchase of an items if the price increase and choose to buy replacement goods that relatively cheaper in price.
Okay, now move to question number 3. Do you think the supply of electric vehicles is relatively elastic or relatively inelastic? So, the answer is relatively elastic. When the demand of EV increase, EV is referred to the electric vehicles, so the supply of EV or electric vehicles also will be increased. Given that prices are more elastic over the long run than they are for short-term enterprise, time is a key component in determining price electricity. This is because business can eventually recruit more workers and spend more money on machinery to improve output, which raises the supply. So the second point is improve the technology. Technological advancement is a technique to increase the supplier profit. Switch from petrol to battery. Therefore, more people will use electric vehicles compared to gasoline. In addition, it is more affordable given the increased cost of gasoline. Okay, for question number 3, it can be relatively inelastic. Okay, the first point is very challenging into the market. We know Malaysia is still not popular with the electric cars. So, and vehicle users in Malaysia still use petrol as a fuel source to drive their vehicles. The second point is flexibility and accessibility. So, electrical cars require a large budget either for consumer or producer. The demand for electric cars is very low in Malaysia because as a middle income country, they do not want to risk incurring hard losses. In addition, the tax to bring in vehicles in Malaysia is also very high. As you can see, this is the flatter slope of supply curve. A change in the price of the goods causes a bigger percentage change in the quantity supply. Okay. When the demand increase, price and quantity also will be increased. Okay, the graph will be curved upward.
Okay, next question 4. So based on the question 4, goods that have a negative cross elasticity with car is a gasoline. So both of the gasoline and car is a complementary good. So the change in price of the relative goods may lead to change in demand of the other goods. So like you can see from this curve, the demand of the gasoline will decrease when the price of the complementary good, which is car, is increased. So why this is happen? So this is happen because consumer who afford to buy car is decreased, causing by the increase in price of the car. Therefore, the demand of the gasoline that used together with car also decrease. So if a goods is a complementary goods, the cross of the elasticity will be negative. So for the question 5, we have to find the price of elasticity of demand based on the two situations given. First, when the price is fall from the 29,495 to the 25,939, the quantity demanded will increase from the 7,000 to the 11,000. So we calculate it using this formula. Okay, by using this formula, we have to find the elasticity, which is new quantity minus with the old quantity divide to the old quantity, and then times with the old price divide to the new price and minus with the old price, and we will get minus 4.73. And then for the second situation, which is when the price is increased. So when the price is increased from the 29,495 to 32,000, the quantity is increased from the 7,000 to the 5,000. So by using the same formula as before, we will get minus 3.41. So I advise ABC firm that want to increase his revenue to charge the electric vehicle when the price is fall, which is at price 25,939. Because the decrease in the price will increase the total of the revenue. Like you can see from these two situations, when the price is decreased, the price of the elasticity of demand is 4.73, which is more elastic, and the curve of demand is more flatter slope.
So, in order to calculate income elasticity of demand for gasoline is 20% divided by 10% and you will get 2%. So, income elasticity of gasoline is 2, and gasoline is considered as luxury goods. So, when elasticity is more than 1, it is considered as luxury goods. A change in consumers' income will cause a bigger percentage change in the quantity demanded that makes gasoline a luxury goods.